Hello, welcome back to southern Sweden to our beautiful big barn recording studio build project. If you saw last week's video, then you would have seen me make a good start on this beautiful microphone locker that I'm building. I have just finished giving it a coat of wax. I oiled it over the weekend. So this week I'm going to make the doors, the drawers, the little hat thing for the top, and hopefully kind of finish it off. I feel like on last week's video I was doing a lot of talking and kind of umming and ahhing. I don't know if that's so interesting, so maybe I'll talk a little bit less in this video, see how that goes, see if that's more enjoyable. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this finished. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, wish me luck. Right, I have prepared all the wood. I have this ash, which I have planed and jointed, so it is pretty damn straight. It ended up getting a little bit thinner than I would have liked, but it's fine, it'll be okay. And I also have some beading pieces here for the little green windows that I'm gonna do. So next thing is to go onto the router table and route a little rabbet on those. Okay, I'm just going to make one to start with in case I mess it up. And I don't have big clamps, except I have these two. And I can fit 2 doors in at once. So I think I'll just do these in batches of 2. But Ferdi has very kindly lent me his Festool Domino, which I know is the YouTuber's biscuit joining device of choice. So this is the first time I'm using it. So yeah, wish me luck. Righty-ho, well that's the bottom 4 doors done. I'm just going to let those dry for an hour or so. They're all kind of clamped together. I really need to get some longer clamps, but I think this is going to be okay. So there's just the top 2 to do. I'll do those in a bit. So I think now what I will do is I will start work on the hat for the cupboard. Okay, so I want to build like a kind of block on top of here, which will bring it up to the same height as that door frame there. And it's going to stick out a little bit all the way around. And I think it's going to have the symbols for microphone polar patterns cut into it with green perspex and a light behind. So yeah, I'm just going to measure this up and I'm going to build a box and cut some polar patterns into it. Okay, I've figured out a spacing for these things. I kind of did want to have the figure 8 the other way around, but then it doesn't really make sense. Does it really matter? But yeah, I'll do it this way. It's cool. Found an offcut of MDF over there on the incredibly tidy, well-organized wood pile. So yeah, this is perfect. So I will now spend a bit of time marking this out and figure out how to cut them. kind of looks a bit kind of Persian or something. But yeah, I think when it's painted black and it's got green lights coming out of it, it will kind of blend in. It will look a bit less like a kind of crown. I still believe in this. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Right. Next is a bit more on the doors, I think. Right. Okay, that's all the doors done. I think when there's lights in that top thing, it'll look a bit better. It just looks a bit sort of religious or something. I don't know, it's kind of a little strange, but in the end there will be strips on the wall here for hanging cables, and if I make those the same thickness as the top, then maybe that will kind of like tie it all more to the wall. Yeah, anyway, I'm very happy with these doors. They're very nice. So I will stain these doors. They need a bit of trimming. Maybe I'll trim the doors before I stain them. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, I'll fit the doors. Maybe the hinges have arrived. I'll figure it out. That's all the doors on. Fantastic. Very good. So tomorrow I need to do the door stops so that they close flush. At the moment they're just closing all the way in. So I will do some door stops, which will probably also be a little kind of, it'll be a little strip along the top, which we can also use to put some LED lights in. Possibly a strip down the side here as well. Maybe it's better just down the side. Anyway, I'm going to figure it out. So I'll do that, and then I will stain the doors, and then I will make the drawers for underneath and for on top there. And then I'll do the shelves, and then I'll put the green perspex in, and then it will be done. And some lights at the top and some perspex in that thing as well. And then the fabric here on the sides. So there is quite a lot left to do. that's those two drawers done. Pretty happy with those. Excellent. I need to obviously finish them, sand them and stuff, and we'll probably stain the outside black. I'm kind of regretting all the blackness here a little bit. Maybe it would have been better to do it kind of just dark brown. I think I'm slowly learning about furniture design. Maybe everything isn't always better black. But yeah, this is very cool, and next thing I'm going to do is 4 more drawers underneath. I think these would look really cool with some kind of yellow felt or something at the bottom. But I do really like the wood. It's really nice plywood, and I would kind of like to keep this. You know, it's easier to see stuff as well. If you have a drawer with a light bottom, you can see stuff more easily. So maybe the outside will be black, or maybe it should be a colour. Why not? Let's see what Elsa thinks. Could be cool actually with the colour. Anyway, those are done. 4 more drawers underneath, and then some shelves. I think repositionable shelves. I've allowed for 6 shelves in each of these and 3 underneath. I figure I'm going to be keeping bigger stuff underneath. Microphones up here, so lots of small shelves will be good. Yeah, this is really cool. Still figuring out the LED situation, but it might be that I do an LED strip going right around like that kind of thing. But yeah, we'll experiment once the shelves are in. Okie dokie, that's the 4 drawers done for underneath. And I've just cut up the shelves out of plywood. That's the shelves for the bottom cupboards, and this is the shelf for the top cupboards. And now I am cutting a load of oak edging pieces to finish the plywood nicely. Very repetitive, but it's going to be nice. Okay, I've made some templates to do the holes for the shelves. So these shelves will be adjustable, and now I'm going to go and screw them in. Sorry, we've jumped ahead a little bit there, but yeah, all we've done is fit the shelves, and the top shelves have been stained by Vincent. Wow, looks very cool. I was kind of worried about the shelves being in there, thinking it would kind of spoil the kind of lines of the window, but I think it makes it look even better. All the drawers are in as well. Yeah, I didn't really want to just kind of repeat myself on video, so I kind of jumped ahead a bit because it was all quite repetitive. But yeah, all the drawers are in. They don't open out quite as far as would be ideal, but I couldn't afford the posh runners, so these are just the cheap ones, but it's fine. There's like a little bit in there, but yeah, it's all good. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stain these bottom shelves, so those can go back in, and then I'm going to make door stops, because at the moment they close all the way in. So I'm going to make door stops down the sides here, and possibly across the top as well, because later today, it's Friday today by the way, later today, if I have time, I'm going to try and put the LEDs in here. I need to fit the green Perspex windows everywhere, put the doors all back on, and then I can do some LED stuff. Do I have time to do this today? Maybe I do. All right. Sorry, I've jumped ahead a little bit. I have put in LEDs. It was a real pain in the ass, but I don't know if you can see in there, but there's LED strips on the inside of these door stops, and they all go up to the top here, where I'm going to have the kind of glowing headdress thing. And then it all goes down through the bottom there, and it will eventually go down into there where the power will come from. So I'm quite close now. It's Saturday morning. I'm going to try and get this finished in the next few hours before I start editing the video. But yeah, I'm pretty close. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the green perspex into the headdress thing. Okay, I did a few, and then I had a thought that maybe it's not so cool if they're really kind of see-through, you know. So I found some frosted. This is like a kind of gel for studio lights. It's like kind of frosting. So now I am spray mounting, not sponsored, spray mounting some frosting onto each piece before I put it on, so that it doesn't anymore let you see straight through it. The shelves are in, it's looking amazing. So the last thing to do, I know that there's no knobs yet, I haven't figured out the knobs, but the shelves are in. Wow, looks cool with the green. I just need to connect up the LEDs, which involves going in under here, doing a bit of wiring around the back, and yeah, shit, where am I going to plug them in? It's going to have to be temporary. We need to do this properly eventually, but for now it's just going to be on a plug. Yeah, man. It's looking kind of yellow on camera, but it is a kind of very nice sort of witchy green. I guess because it's warm white LEDs going through green glass. Quite nice inside. It's almost too much light. And I need to do a little bit of sealing. It'd be nice to kind of seal all of these little cracks with something. Maybe just some black goo. But yeah, man. You can just about see them, but not really. It's pretty good. Okay, yeah, you see them through there. That's where the hinges are. Yeah, but that's okay. We can live with that. Okay, I'm going to go through these mics next time. Thank you very much for watching to the end. Wow, this was really intense, but very cool to have it done. Okay, this place is getting organized. I'll see you next week. Lots of love. Yeah, until next time, look after each other, and I'll see you then. Okay, goodbye.